Cleveland Browns.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. 13 blue. 11 agate.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, kill.
One's going to throw straight away here. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though? Yeah, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
48-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On play action now, Lawrence. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Go, let's go. 23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the red. Son, this is hot. Here we go, son.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Johnny Lion! Cooper like me! Hey, what's the
Sanders back to throw. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Sanders now on third down. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They give inside to Chubb. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That's Odafe away with a stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
19 tight. Trap 60, 70 Ranger.
Working out of the gun, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On the set.
Offense to the line for second down.
Bring it. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
Again, it's Chubb. On good for 8. Now they've got third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Third and short here. Sanders. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So on fourth down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Lion. 11 up, turn. This is hot. 11, Agate. Go.
From the end zone, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They kick the running back in motion. Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A give to Mitchell, running left. He's got a gain of 6 there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Rip, 23.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Go, let's go. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw, Lawrence. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On red. 11. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Working inside the red zone. Slant route complete. And they They bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
7-yard line.
Fred on
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Chubb on the give, headed left. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Brad Robbins on again for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Ravens 13. Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Got it.
Going again here, Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action for Sanders. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Count. Buffalo 18. Count 19. Count 19.
Here's Sanders now. Complete to Chubb. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He's taken down behind
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Sanders setting the pass. It's dumped off to Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level.
Let's go now.
It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful
Rig
one.
alert, rig alert.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. They get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back, and how his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Hey. Bronco in. Set. Hurt. 65 cat. 65 cat. Hurt, hurt. Hey, Smith. Riggs. Riggs. Ready, up.
To the air, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Go street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great job.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Safe right.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here.
Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Take right open. Hey.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 11. Next side. Take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Red on red.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Round 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Here we go. 18. 5 in. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. So 1st down from the 41.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Mitchell up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hey, Lion.
First down.
Hey, Ginger, tight.
Lawrence with it on first. Completes another one to Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Hey, Ron. Focus, hot.
This is Mitchell. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Rip, 23, 11, Agate. Hey, Soko, go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Baltimore first down.
Design run for Lawrence. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Chubb going for the marker. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
Ready.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go check. Go check. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Dump off to his fullback. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and it showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Liking 18.
And he could have a free play here. It is caught left side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Okay, ready? Track. Ready, ready?
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He's at the screen. It's Judy. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Cougar 19.
2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
The throw to the left is complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
On the ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Step. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen now for Chubb. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
On red.
Now again, right side to Mitchell. And he's rerouting towards the middle, only gets him a couple. It's 3rd down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So the Ravens